guys, if you haven't noticed, this is a little bit different than any YouTube I've ever done before. YouTube video I've ever done before. So I actually went to Five Below the other day and I found something very interesting. Ta-da! So this is ASMR clay cracking. I'm sure most of you have seen these videos before. They are very interesting little videos where you basically take molding clay or sculpting clay or even just the like foam clay. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. It's the really soft clay that you can like play around with. And you like can paint it, cover it, whatever, and then you seal it with this like glossy glaze. Then you can crack it and it makes really satisfying ASMR sounds. So I figured since this was only like a $5 purchase, it would be worth it to try and maybe get a good YouTube video in other than just alive. Let's get started. I have an extra camera view, high extra camera view. This is a bit of a process to complete from what I understand. So you have to, according to the package, you sculpt and paint, and then you seal it, and then you just crack it. So I'm assuming we'll have to wait a little while for it to dry after we kind of put the little clay pieces together, but for you guys it won't take that long because it's just gonna be cutting straight to it. Okay, so we have paint here, we have, I believe this is the gloss, we have instructions, paintbrush, and then our clay. I'm not the person to normally read instructions, but I feel like I should just for the sake of this video. It says ASMR in all caps, clay cracking design guide. So the first step is to sculpt. You cover your work surface with wax paper. I should go get some wax paper. I have parchment paper. That's the same thing, right? We're gonna go with it. Alright, let's get this clay out. Why is it oily? This is oily. This is not what I was expecting this to feel like. I think this is the best we're gonna get out of this bag. It's very interesting texture. I'm gonna hold it up to the mic and make some sounds with it because my mic is over here. Honestly, I love the way this feels. Why is it oily? So, you sculpt your shape, and then you paint your shape, and then you glaze it. We're gonna break off a little piece of this. We're going to start shaping. So I think the first one I'm gonna do is like a little frog. So I'm gonna take off some clay that I'm going to end up using for the little eyes. I'm going to roll this into a ball to make his head first. Alright, so we have his little head here, pretty solid, pretty nice little froggy head. Now I'm just going to take some of this extra and make little eyeballs. Now I'm just going to try, I guess I'll try to like blend it in a little bit. Have to be very gentle. I feel like this is a big eyeball. Is it gonna be too big? This is not clay, by the way. This is not, I don't know what material this is, but it is not clay. Alright, we're gonna do the second eyeball now. Alright, does that look like a frog? I think so. Maybe I shouldn't have blended it in. It kind of looks better if it's just like a ball like that. It's too late now though. I have to do both. They're so uneven. It looks like a cat. Maybe I should just make this a cat. Alright, change of plans. We're making a cat. I'll try a frog next. My phone ran out of storage. I'm gonna get back on it and make her a little snout. Make it a little triangle. That's still big. Why is it so big? Why does it look huge? Yeah, it's pretty big. Oh well, it'll be fine. This will be good. And then I can just paint the eyes on. So our second animal, we'll do the frog now. So we'll make another ball. And we're gonna get some little pieces again. There's one, there's two. They see me rolling. We're just gonna stick them on like this. There. That'll be a little frog. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna break this up into two pieces. Make the little, I think the body is kind of like a teardrop shape. That does not look like a goldfish whatsoever. Okay, now we'll do the little tail part. I'm gonna try and make a triangle. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, this needs to change. Alright, maybe that'll connect okay now. Yeah, okay, it does look like a goldfish. Okay. Now I just have to get it to stay on there. Look, we made a goldfish. Wow, good job, guys. We did it. Alright, I'm gonna try to salvage this clay. Close this up. Now we are going to move on to step 2, which is painting. This is about to be a mess. Alright, I think I'm going to do the frog first since it's mostly going to be one color. I don't have a reference photo, so we're just going to see how this goes. I am not an artist, so I should preface with that. I am not an artist by any means. I also should get some water to dip this brush in. Like, give me 1 second. Alright, I have my water and I have a little towel to wipe my brush off on. So I'm just going to take the green paint and probably just go ahead and do the whole thing over in green, and then I'll come back and do the details with black. Should I just do the fronts? Should I cheat and just do the fronts? I cheat. This is a fun little activity. Even if you're not a big ASMR person, which I don't think you'd be watching this video if you weren't, this is a fun activity to do. So I actually lost the footage of me finishing the base coat of the frog and also doing the base coat of Butters. So I'm gonna speed through this footage and then get back on the goldfish. We were in the middle of the goldfish when I realized that it had stopped recording, so we're just gonna speed through that and then we're gonna pick back up right there, okay? This video has been quite the mess. So I painted Butters and I don't have any footage of me painting that on my phone. Alright, so now we're doing the goldfish. Alright, so there's all 3 of our base coats done. Now I'm going to go back and do the details. Alright, so for our frog, I think it should be pretty much dry. Yeah, this is dry. I'm going to open up this black color here. And then just do a little... It's kind of cute, right? This brush is so... It is on its last straw, and it's never been used before. Okay. He has 1 eye. Now he has 2 eyes. Should I do a little smile on him? I'm gonna do a little smile. I think that would be cute. Look at our little frog. He's so... He's okay. Okay, now we'll do Butters, and I'm just gonna do eyes on her too. 5 below, you just need to get some better brushes and you will be set. Butters has some eyes now. I'm just gonna go lay. Right now for the goldfish, we're gonna do pretty much just the same thing. Oh, he looks like a little goldfish. Do his little smile. The fuzz that's stuck in it right here makes it look like he has an eyebrow. Okay, so now we have our 3 sculpted and painted clay pieces. We have our little frog right here, we have Butters, and then we have a goldfish. So I'm going to let these completely dry, and then I'll come back in just a second and put the glaze on. Okay guys, I think these are pretty much ready to glaze up. We'll start with the frog. Okay, this is gonna take a lot of glaze. There we go, now it's getting on there. Alright, so there's our frog all glazed. Alright, so now we'll do Butters and the goldfish, and then I will be back in a second when this is finished, okay? Alright, you guys, I have these all glazed up now. I don't want to touch them again because every time I touch them, it creates like a weird film on top of them, so they're kind of weirdly scattered, I know, but they are all glazed up, and the package says it could take up to 24 hours for them to finish drying, so I'm going to give them overnight, but they are already forming like weird little coverings on them, so I don't think they're going to take 24 hours to finish up, but we'll see. I will cut back when they are finished drying and we will crack them and see how they did. Hey guys, so it is a couple days later, so I'm back here with our finished clay models, and as you can see, they're looking a little rough. So I think the glaze, I don't know what happened. It looks like there might be some air pockets inside of them. I genuinely don't know what happened here. The goldfish looks so washed out. And it's still got the orange color under it, but this white right here is the glaze on top. I don't know how the science works. If anybody knows, please let me know, but we're just gonna crack them and see if they sound good. All right, let's see how these sound. I think we're gonna start with the frog first. Here we go. Gosh, I hope my microphone picked that up because that was very satisfying. Also, I just realized I completely forgot to mention that my hair is a different color. I changed my hair in the middle of making this video, so it's gonna look different. Alright, anyways, we're gonna go in with the Butters cat. Ready? I love it. It sounds so good. All right, last one. We have our goldfish, our white goldfish. Ready? that is all of our models that we have. So I'm gonna hope that this footage doesn't get lost like the other footage did, because this is the most important footage of all. Alright you guys, this was actually a very fun thing to do for me, so if you have any suggestions for other things that you would want me to try, I would be so down to do that. I really want to try getting on YouTube more and doing more exclusive content on YouTube, so let me know down below what you guys want me to do, what you want to see, any suggestions you might have for ASMR related videos, and honestly I'm even open to doing things that don't fully relate to ASMR. I know most of this video wasn't ASMR except for the end, but it was still really fun and it still was related to the content that I make, so I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think and what you want to see next. Oh, I should probably note this, it cut my finger. I don't know if you could see that, but the glaze or the paint or something cut my finger while I was doing that, so be cautious if you're using 5 Below cracking clay. Alright you guys, I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!